Our countdown to fall camp continues here on HuskerOnline.com as we break down Nebraska's top 40 players voted on here by the HuskerOnline.com staff. Sean Callahan with Nate Klaus and Robin Washut. We are on the top 15. Let's start off here, Nate, with number 15, Michael Rose-Ivey at linebacker.
Yeah, Michael Rose-Ivey, I think you can make a case that he deserves to be higher, if not for the injuries he's suffered in the past, but no question he's a productive player. And I think when you talk with a lot of the defensive guys, he's the heart and soul of that defense. I think a lot of players look to him as a leader. He's the voice of those guys, so he's going to be an important player for the Huskers this fall.
And then number 14, running back Terrell Newby, nearly an 800-yard rusher a year ago, was the starter, Robin, but still some question if he'll be that starting guy this year for Nebraska.
Yeah, I think it's probably unlikely he's going to be that workhorse type running back that everybody expected him to be when he came in as a 4-star guy out of LA. But if nothing else, he's the lone senior in that running back group with two talented young guys that he can kind of show the ropes the same way Amir Abdullah did for him when he was coming up. And there's no doubt he's going to be a factor. I mean, like you said, he's put up the yards and he's probably their best pass blocker, so he's going to play a lot of snaps. Just a matter of how much those snaps are split up between Mikael Wilbon and Divine Zigbo.
And then at number 13, wide receiver Brandon Reilly. He was number 2 in the Big Ten last year in yards per reception, only behind Levante Carew. So maybe Nebraska's biggest play threat down the field. Definitely one of the fastest, if not the fastest Husker on this team. Brandon Reilly had almost 800 yards plus receiving last year as that number 2 receiver, and there's no doubt he'll have a big year. At number 12, linebacker Dedrick Young, who maybe did have the best year of all the linebackers.
There's no question about it. As a true freshman, nonetheless, extremely productive player, and he always seemed to look, natural out there. Didn't seem to ever look lost. Always seemed to be in the right spot. So Dedrick Young, I think, is poised to take a next step and have a huge season as a sophomore.
Then at number 11, I'm going to go out and say I think this guy's vastly underrated. Punter Sam Foltz, to me, definitely falls in the 5 to 10 range on this team, but that's what happens when you have a poll of 6 people voting. People view guys different, but he's Nebraska's highest draft prospect on the roster right now, and they're only returning first-team all-conference player.
Yeah, but probably the most decorated player on the roster. And I'll say, Sean, you and I both had him ranked a lot higher than he ended up in the final list, but that's neither here nor there. But clearly this guy is a guy that's not only is one of the best punters in the country, but maybe one of the biggest leaders on this team. He's got a good chance to earn team captain honors, by the time the season rolls around, and you couldn't ask for a better prototype of what Nebraska football is all about than the story of Sam Foltz.
All right, we've reached our top 10. We'll share that list with you tomorrow. Thanks for watching HuskerOnline.com.